Here in sunny California, CK Flash here at the Mike Redman's track for Extreme BMX Sports. We're here with Mark Willers, live and direct. How you doing, sir?
Good, man. Nice
to see you here. I know that you're out here with Mike Redman doing your thing. You've done very well. You're from New Zealand, I understand.
Yep.
How long have you been racing?
Been racing for 19 years. Started when I was 4.
Okay. And what titles have you had in New Zealand and across the world?
Holding the record at home, actually. For about 11 or 12 national championships, I'm not sure. Okay. But got the first one when I was 10 and lost it. Only lost it twice since then.
And what has BMX done for you since you've been doing it? You know, what has it done for you as a person?
Everything. It's my life. Every person that I've ever met, it's all through BMX. It's paid my way for since I left school.
Okay.
It's a lifestyle. It's what I love doing, and I've seen the world countless times and get to meet up with the CK Flash and Dale Holmes.
That's all good. And also, you know, you're out here in sunny California. What made you make the move out here? What was the difference between staying home in New Zealand and coming out here?
It was just time to put my money where my mouth is, really. And you know, I was on top of Australia and the Australasian circuit for a couple of years there, and it was just time to step up. I felt like I was getting better at the Supercrosses, and it was just America was the final step, and it's been hard so far, but everything else taken a while for me to get into the flow, and now I'm just ready to make it happen. So we've got the big countdown towards the Olympic Games over in our town, London, Stratford. It's going to be coming up. What's your plan and what's your strategy going towards the Olympic Games in London? I just don't want to burn out like I did on the last one. It was just all the country backing, and it was just chaos 24/7, racing here, racing there, and I just want to settle down and be able to get into a good routine over here in the States and get a proper race head on me, and just I can handle the bigger tracks now, so don't have to worry about that. And it's just I just want to be able to turn up to London like it's another national. So would you say that rest is very important in your training program? Oh, definitely. So I tried the strict routine for so long when we were under the old coach, and it wasn't working for me, and then started relaxing and going to the party here and there, and I started winning races, like big races. So it was just that balance. Okay, it's about balance and having a bit of fun, not missing out on all the fun. Yeah, exactly. So you ride for Mike Redman now, and obviously you're staying at his house. What's the advantage of having a track in your own backyard? Oh, you wake up every day and just do gates, riding for Redman's, living in the room next door to him. It's crazy. You got a warehouse in the backyard that's full of parts, and you know, got Redman and Swatch and everything. So it's just couldn't ask for a better setup. Okay, and before you was on the free agent team when you first came to America? Yeah, Dale? Was living with Dale out here in the summer before the games, and just learning how he does it and how he's done it in the past, and that's, you know, a lot of it's rubbed off. Okay, that's good. And obviously coming to America, you find a lot of opportunities that obviously you won't find it in your country. You know, what are some of the opportunities you can mention of being, you know, like you said, in America? It's a completely different scale. I mean, I could sit at home and win every race each weekend and make $120, or I could come over here and get last in a quarter and make $220 US. Yeah. And it's just, guarantee I wouldn't have got the Swatch sponsorship that I got from living in New Zealand, because it's just not enough viewers, and over here there's TV time and everything. So it's just, I mean, money's a big thing. Yeah. And I've just loved the California lifestyle, and I've always wanted to live here, and I knew BMX was going to be my ticket. So. Okay, well, I'd like to thank you once again on behalf of Extreme BMX Sports, and hope to see you on the gate.
Plug your website. Tell us about your website.
MarkWillers.com.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Peace.
So we finished. So Dale, we finished training in here at California. Yep. In Mike Redman's. Went well today?
Good session over at Redman's. He's going to hook up now with Mark Willers in his Porsche.
Hey!
Head out to Soup Plantation and get some pro food.
Who are we meeting up with?
We're meeting up with Pip.
Pip.
Good English buddy of ours.
Okay.
Lead singer of the Guana Bats.
All right.
We're going to go get some pro food.
This is a quick snap Pip. Just showing the boys what it's about. It's about the lifestyle. We spoke about this the other day, innit, Dale?
We did, CK, we do. It's not all about what you do at the gym, what you do out on the track. It's all about what you put in your body as well.
That's right. Refueling. Yeah. With the right fuel. So just to educate those guys, I had an interview with somebody the other day was putting in Wolves pork sausages in his mouth, and I said that's why you made the beef funnel. It's all good. Keep it up. Live and direct. We just came out of soup, Del. It's all good. The riders. Introduce your man to me, Del.
Here we have Pip Hancock, English, Americanized guy.
The one with the real tattoos.
So, what do you do, Pip? I heard that you work with some motocross riders. What is it you get up to?
Yeah,
She's horrible and she's new in the neighborhood. How old is she? She's 20.
Oh, I told you. I knew it.
Okay. What's that? What you got here, man?
This is Millie.
Millie?
Yeah.
Show me.
Fresh number
Hey,
from
that's
Chicago.
America. That's what that is.
Hold on. You just got a number?
From Mum.
Oh my word! So you're in, and you was wondering what age she was, and she is 20.
Hey, I didn't say from behind she looked like she was 20.
Yeah.
Wow. Del, it's going off.
Just like that.
So you know what? Let's get back to the interview.
Remember the rule.
Anyway, so Pip, you're here. You train motocross riders.
Yeah.
And you got. I heard that you got some of the top riders. What are the riders you train?
Train Grant Langston and Josh Hill. They both ride for Factory Yamaha 450 class, and been through a few riders, and been with Grant for about a year now. But yeah, just signed up Josh a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, and what is their training regime? What is it that they kind of get up to?
This time of year, being that they're in the middle of the season, we actually we're not doing a ton of training. They're doing a lot of riding at the moment and racing. So yeah, a little bit of gym, maybe gym once a week, and then cycle on the road bikes 2 or 3 times a week. And then we always make sure we run once a week as well in the trails, off-road running.
Okay, and what background do you come from? What made you get into training?
I started racing motocross when I was 11 and started racing BMX when I was 13. So that was 14, 1979, and loved BMX for years, and yeah, motocross was always a big passion of mine as well. And then when I moved over here in the early 90s, I really got into road cycling and mountain biking, and so that just kind of gave me a good background in a bit of everything, really, to be able to train these guys. And you know, cycling has always been my mainstay, so you know, and that's kind of the main thing for them to do when they're not on their motocross bikes is road riding. You know, that's kind of the main thing we do. So
okay, and also you said that you got kids that are coming into the sport that get on motocross from a young age. What's the age groups when they start turning pro?
They can turn pro at 16, but generally here now, like, the top guys have all started racing when they were like 5, 6 years old. So it's similar to BMX, you know, they start really young, and as long as they don't get burned out by the time they're 15 and discover chicks, then you know, they usually continue on and do pretty good with it. So yeah, about 19, 20 is when they really start to come on strong, and they can last through till kind of mid to late 20s usually, and then they start, you know, fading off a little bit, you know, with past injuries and that kind of stuff.
Okay, and also you've been here 17 years, but what would you say the advantages of living in Southern California and training over here as a motocross or even BMXer? What would you say the advantages?
Really, the weather is number one. The weather and the facilities. You know, there's right here where we live, within half hour there's probably 5 motocross tracks, and then you know, BMX you have you know, places like Redman's, and then you have Paris, and you know, there's a bunch of BMX tracks. I mean, it's just the accessibility of all the things, but the weather, just, you know, you can plan a month in advance of what you're going to do for training, you know, whereas in England you can't even plan what you're going to do that weekend because it could be pissing with rain, you know. So
Okay. Yeah. Well, thanks for the interview for Extreme BMX Sports, and hope to see you at the track, hopefully.
Hang on.
Before.
Last question.
What was it?
Tell them about the band.
Oh yeah, the band, I forgot. You're a music man like me.
this close to
Oh man, I forgot. Great, Del. So what band do you play for, and what do you do?
I'm a singer in a band called the Guanabats.
Okay.
Guanabatz. It's like a rockabilly, psychobilly band. I've been doing it since 1982.
Right, and very successful, I heard.
Yeah, it does pretty good. I think we have 14 albums now, so we've been going a long time.
Oh, brilliant! That's great. So hopefully,
and you can see it on MySpace.
Yeah, YouTube, all of those.
How do the fans find you?
I have no idea. Put in Guanabats, Guanabatz on a search. And
okay.
I wouldn't even know.
Hopefully we can have a collaboration. CK Flash, Guanabats. It's all good. Thanks once again.
Sure. Cheers.
Lovely.
Thanks.